Hi.
Hi.
I told my mom I was going to try stand-up comedy. You know how moms are so supportive? You're not funny. So please laugh at something so I can prove her wrong. I have schizo-affective disorder, that's schizophrenia with bipolar disorder. I also have PTSD and CRS disease. That's can't remember shit, so I wrote everything down on cards. I used to be anorexic. Yeah, I know. I overcame that. So I went to an eating disorder clinic. As a final step, I had to go out in the community by myself and eat a balanced meal. So I went to Baskin-Robbins. But I made sure I had fruit with my dairy. Maraschino cherry. I've had depression for a very long time, in and out of the hospitals. I felt that suicide was the answer, so I bought a gun. Now back then there were no background checks. All you had to do was fill out a form. It asked if I'd ever been committed to an institution, so I wrote no. I didn't lie. I'd always gone voluntarily. I was sent to the state hospital. There wasn't very much to do there, so somehow I talked them into letting me get a job and go to college. In fact, it was not only good therapy, it made me higher functioning than some of the staff. Another year of college and I would have been running the place. I did well in college, but some of my classmates reacted strangely when I showed up in a hospital gown and paper slippers. But since that was in the mid-'80s, I imagine the rest of them thought I was just making a fashion statement. My job was at a veterinary clinic, but I don't know how good of an employee I was. The vet wasn't too happy when I shared my antidepressants with some of the animals. Though they felt better. At one point they gave me shock treatments. They didn't help much, but I've hallucinated ever since. And some of them have been awesome. It's really hard to stay really depressed when you get a visit from Big Bird and he roller skates down the hall past the nurse's station. I've always known I was a little batty. And what confirmed it was when I saw one flying in my room in the middle of the night. And once I saw a cow standing outside my window. It was talking to me, saying horrible things. You know you've hit rock bottom when you're being insulted by a potential meal. To make it complete, all I needed were some potatoes, lettuce, and tomatoes in the garden at his feet. I was hallucinating wildly by the time the cops pulled me over. I'll bet they didn't have much trouble catching up with me, what with my square tires that were on fire. And I thought it was a canine unit. But the weirdest thing was that instead of a German Shepherd, they had a Cocker Spaniel. And instead of arresting me, it just peed on my leg. Eventually, I was put in a nursing home. There wasn't much to do there either, so I got a job at another nursing home. After all, I had experience for the job. I lived in one. While I was there, they put up security cameras. They wanted to keep an eye on those that were the most unstable and possibly dangerous. So they pointed them at the nurse's station. When a couple of us were ready to move out, they threw us a going away party. They gave her a money tree. I got a shower curtain from Dollar Tree. I've tried a lot of medication over the years, and they've all had side effects. I went to my family doctor, and he found that my cholesterol and blood sugar were really high. So he gave me some diet and exercise instructions. Then my psychiatrist changed my meds, and those conditions went back to normal. My family doctor was so proud of me. Yeah, all that diet and exercise I didn't do. I suck at relationships. I guess it would help if I go out on a few dates. In fact, I've been single so long that men don't serve much of a purpose anymore. So I have a cat. He sleeps with me. He also lays in my arms like a baby. So that's one less thing I need a man for. He likes to eat plastic. Once he chewed a hole in the bottom of a bottle of laundry detergent. Cleaning up concentrated soap from carpet is very difficult. Every time you add water, it just foams up. At least the carpet is clean. And so is the cat. I used to have another pet, Fluffy, the snake. He reminded me of a man. He didn't cuddle. That's all I got. Thank you for laughing.